Right, this is just a quick tutorial to show you how to use the little penny stove. This is a little penny stove. This is only a small one. This is the ones we sell on eBay. Like you can see if I give that a bit closer, it's got little holes in the middle, and then also your burners on the side. The holes in the middle is what we use to put the methylated spirits in. Now I have here just a little bit of methylated spirits. You can buy this in any hardware shop. It's quite cheap, it's about £1.75 for 500ml. Right, so how this works is these usually take 30 mils of methylated spirits. So what I usually do is you fill it up in the middle. I'm just going to do a little bit just to show you how it works and what happens to it. So just let it seep through to the bottom. I'll put a little bit more in. Now these little stoves, we put fiberglass in them. That makes it burn. Seems to smooth things out a little bit better than one that doesn't have it in. Right, so that's the methylated spirit. So what we're going to do next is we're just going to fill this cap up, the cap with a little bit of methylated spirits as well. Reason being, this is going to be our starter. Right, so we're going to put this far away from where we work with flames, because obviously methylated spirits are very flammable. We're going to use a lighter. Right, now how we do this is where the penny comes in. You cover the holes in the middle with the penny. We're going to put a little bit in the middle, and we're going to spill a bit all over it. And as you can see, it's gone all over the place, down there and everywhere. Right, that you need to do that, otherwise it won't work properly. Right, so you light that, and that will heat up the. Oh, put a bit much in there, but that will heat up the alcohol inside, which in turn will turn it into gas, which will make your little stove work. That doesn't take long to burn away. It looks a bit worse for wear, but that will sort itself out. Right, now in this start, the flames out the little holes will be really big, but as the pressure builds and as the alcohol in the middle burns up, that will settle down and you can have your little stove. Now with these little stoves, you can boil 2 decent sized cups of water, but within between 5 and 7 minutes, depending where you are and how cold the water is and all sorts. Right, so now things are starting to settle down a bit now. You'll see the alcohol there in the middle is now starting to burn away, and you see the flames on the side is now sort of starting to settle down, and they'll go a little bit smaller, and then they turn blue, and they get really hot. Right, so we'll just give that another minute, and that will keep it going. Right, so in the middle, the little bit of alcohol we put in the middle now is just starting to burn away, and that big flame will die off in a minute. I put a little bit too much on, so try not to put that much on. Right, that means we just sold another one, and I'll go out in a minute. What I'll do just to show you the flames is I'm just going to turn the light off for a minute. Right, so there we go. So that will give you a better idea of what it looks like. I'll just zoom in a little bit just to give you a feel. Right, so there we go, the flames are, there we go, that's the way it goes. A little bit big, they'll go a little bit smaller in a minute when things start to settle down. And put my hand over it, gives us some decent heat. So if you get yourself a little or makeshift stand to put your pot on, that's even better than just to put it on top of these. They sort of like a bit of distance between them. That's the best way in using them. Now with 30 mils you will get about 5 minutes to 7 minutes burn, and that's enough to cook 2 cups of water to make a nice cup of noodles, or just warm your hands up when you're outside. So, and it's easy to carry a little bit of alcohol with you when you go on your walk or you go on your hunt or whatever. and that's a good one. We're in the process of making a bigger one. I'm just going to turn the light back on and get them both together. Right, we're in the process of making this one, which is a little bigger in size, so it's still in the process of going. It's a bit harder to get the big one. We'll try to work something out to get that to work easier. That will burn with 90 mils of fuel. That will burn almost just over 15 minutes. Right, so that's basically it. So just to go through the process again, you take the penny off, put the alcohol in, about 30 mils will give you, like I said, 5 to 7 minutes burn time. Put the penny in the middle, spill a little bit of alcohol in the middle, and then all around your little stove, because what all that will do is, it's not actually the alcohol that burns, it's the heat of the flame around it makes the alcohol vaporize, which comes through the holes, which is the stuff that burns. So as you can see, it just gives you normal little flames, nice blue flames that goes. Well, thank you very much. If you need anything else, you're more than welcome to look down the screen. My email should be in there. If you have any problems with your little stove, let me know. As it says on eBay, these are the most reliable little stoves. We make them, and they're quite easy to make. We sell them for quite cheap, just to get the recognition for those little stoves and all that. Well, thank you very much.